everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jennifer, and today we're going to try out a whole bunch of new things. I'm going to try out the Lancome foundation on one side, the Hourglass on the other. I have the new reformulated luminizers from Cle de Peau. I have the new reformulated Cle de Peau lipsticks in two different formulas. I also have the brand new Yves Saint Laurent lipsticks. So if you're interested in seeing all that, just stay tuned. Hey everyone, so today I'm starting off my video a little differently than I usually do. I do have my eyes done and that's it. And usually I start with either nothing on or I do my eyes last. But today we're going to not really do anything on eyes. We're going to focus on some face products and lip products. I am recovering from being a little under the weather, so I'm not 100% and I apologize for that. But you know, all good. On my eyes, I have the new Chanel Intensity Quad. This is number 58. And I have all the shades on except for the gold. Instead of the gold, I used a shade from, I'm just pulling it out. It's number 224 Riviera. This is a tester. Obviously, you can see it's not in the original case that I've had for quite some time. But I used this silvery shade from it. I've gotten a lot of questions from all of you about like what shade I would use instead of that gold, and pretty much any silvery gray or white or even pink would work. You just want to keep something in a cool tone if you're looking to replace that gold and not go with the, you know, the warmer toned shades. Okay, so for the foundations, I'm going to do Lancome on this side, Hourglass on this side. This is the new formulations from Lancome. It's Care and Glow, and the Ambient Soft Glow Foundation from Hourglass. I have this in 2.5, and the Lancome is 110C. I'm going to use the Hourglass brush to do both of them, so, you know, same application. The Hourglass does seem to run a little yellow. I originally had the 3, and 3 was definitely too warm. It was considered a neutral, and that did not work. This is, I think, considered cool. I tried the 1.5. The 1.5 is actually quite a bit cooler, but it is too light in intensity for me. So if you are paler than me and looking for a shade, that's where you should go. But the 2.5 seems okay with me for the shade, but it doesn't work. I mean, it's fine, but it is still, people will note, a little yellow. I think Hourglass just runs that way, so it's fine. Once it sits on the skin for a little bit, it actually blends in with my skin and no problems. I'm just trying to get in this part of my face, make sure that I get in there. Okay, that's the Hourglass. You can see what a difference foundation makes, one side of my face and the other side. I do like this foundation, the Hourglass foundation. It's not that I think it's bad. It's just not my favorite foundation for the way it wears. I think it's because my skin is dry. I feel like it would work better if my skin was a little bit oilier. You know, maybe not. I don't have oily skin, so I don't know. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it works a little better. It's a little too drying. Now, the 110C from Lancome, as you can see, is much cooler. It definitely has more of a pink, peachy shade to it. And so I do like this shade better on me than I like the Hourglass. I don't think, like I said, the Hourglass is bad, but I think the Lancome has a better undertone for my skin. It has a little bit of a scent. I mentioned that when I wore it last. I don't know what it is. A little bit floral. It doesn't bother me, which is kind of a miracle since right now I'm feeling not great. So everything bothers me, but this scent doesn't bother me. So, you know, I don't know what it is, but it's not strong. I just wish they wouldn't put any fragrance in foundation. I don't really know why you need it, but okay, those are the two sides. I think you can see automatically that this side is yellower. You know, it has a warmer cast to it than this side. This side looks more skin-like, I think, because it matches my skin tone better. But I also feel like the Lancome looks more natural. The Lancome looks more like glowy on my skin. The Hourglass looks okay, but I don't love it. So I'll just let that sit for a second. You guys can take a look, both sides. I don't think it makes such a drastic difference that for the purpose of doing my makeup today, you're going to be distracted by it. But I do think there's a difference. I think the Lancome side looks better on my skin. And it could just be because of, could be the undertone. That could be it. All right, so I'm going to put on a little bit of bronzer, but not a lot, because we're going to talk about luminizers today and the lip products. And so I want to have my face be relatively bare for when we talk about the luminizers. All right, a little bit of Chanel light bronzer all over my face. So let's talk about the new Cle de Peau luminizers. So Cle de Peau, if you're not familiar with the brand, is one of my favorite brands. I've actually been using it for many, many years. It was the first skincare brand that I really bought like the entire collection and really like did the whole thing from, you know, cleanser to toner to serum to moisturizer. And I love a lot of their products. Their makeup is very finely milled, their face products. Foundation is phenomenally good. And, you know, I like a lot of things by Cle de Peau, but I will be honest, I was never a big fan of their lipsticks. They were always okay, but I love their foundation. I've heard great things about their powder. I don't think I have their powder. I'm just like looking at all my loose powders. Yeah, I don't have their powders. I've heard great things. So, you know, I've really liked their face products. Like I said, their foundation, I've heard good things about powder. Loved skincare. They have a great concealer, love their concealer. And their luminizers I really liked, but to be honest, a lot of them were, not a lot of them, some of them were too glittery kind of for me, but the packaging was always amazing. So I always ended up buying the holiday ones at least. But the lipsticks, I was always like, they're okay. You know, they just weren't my thing. So I'm really excited to try the new Cle de Peau lipsticks, and we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so the Cle de Peau, they call them the Luminizing Face Enhancers. It says Subtle Luminosity. I got 3 shades. I got 2 that I think are standard, as in part of the regular collection. 17, which is Celestial Sparks, 21, which is Daybreak Shimmer, and 201, Twilight's Glow, which I think is the limited edition. I think there's 6. And I tried to go with the lighter ones because, you know, I'm pale and I just didn't see the point in getting the deeper ones because I won't use them. So these are probably going to be similar because, you know, with a highlighter, face enhancer, whatever you want to call it, there's not a tremendous difference on the face. Usually it's usually slight. So about the old luminizers, I'm pulling out some of my older ones. The packaging in these was always amazing, and I didn't grab every luminizer I have, but I picked out ones from last holiday. I'm not exactly sure why they chose cardinals, but it looked and lambs because it looked more spring-like. But you know, a lot of people complain about that, but who knows? So we have a Glow with Wonder 102 and Wonderful Radiance 103. These were limited edition holiday luminizers, and I'll swatch them for you guys today so you can see them. But you've got, you know, the luminizer in there and the little brush. Same thing with this one. This one's a little bit lighter. Again, I'll swatch them all. And then I have, I think this was the season before, Christmas before. So that would be 2020. Is that right? Yeah, 2020. This is Moon Shimmer in 101. It had really gorgeous, like, angel packaging. It was really, really beautiful. And then there's the one there. So that's 101. Again, those are all limited. And then I have ones that are the same, the standard ones, number 17, which is the new one that I bought, another 17 to see what the difference would be. So that's 17. The packaging looks like this. This is an older one. I mean, it's beautiful packaging. And then I have they're refillable. So a refillable one, and this is number 16. So I have 16 and 17. So like I said, the ones I got today are 17, 21, and 201. So we'll see the difference. Packaging, as you can see, this is a standard package. So here's the new packaging. you've got the beautiful, reflective, sort of like broken prism kind of thing. These are both number 17s, so I thought these would be the best to start with. They're both called Luminizing Face Enhancers. Same weight, 10 grams, net weight 0.35 ounces, 24 months shelf life. I don't see any difference, and they're both refillable. So it should be that I should be able to take the 17 out of here, put it in the new one. So let's start with those two and see if we notice a difference, because supposedly these are formulated. Let's see what the difference is. All right, so this is the new one. Oh, it's soft. It's very soft. That's interesting. Number 17, the new one. Feels the same. Shade looks the same. I don't see a difference. Do you guys see a difference? I don't feel a difference. Now, maybe they just changed the packaging. It's entirely possible, because those 17s look exactly the same to me, and they feel the same. They're nice. Like, it feels nice. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, I just don't notice a difference. Okay, let's do 21. It's a slight difference between 17. It's not much. It has like a little bit of a almost pinker undertone to it, but it's, you know, it's not that much of a difference. All right, so that's 21, the new one. Let me swatch number 16 and the old one. 16 is a little bit deeper, like more peachy. Okay, and let's do the new limited edition in 201. Well, that's very pretty. It's got like a very pink, very reflective pink. All right, now let's compare it to 103. They have these protective coverings on them, which I've kept. 103. And 102. 102 is definitely more golden. It's probably the most golden one I have. And then the year before that, this is 101 Moon Shimmer. So these are the 17s. They look exactly the same to me. This is the 21. Here's the 16. Here's a limited edition one for this year. That one actually does look different, and I do like it. It's 201 Twilight Glow. Has a very like sparkly pink to it. I really like that one. And then here are the limited editions from last year and then the year before. There's not a tremendous difference between all of these luminizers. I don't think that's a shock. I think it's not a surprise. They are luminizers, face enhancers. You know, there's not that much difference between the ones that are sort of more platinum and then the ones that are more gold or more warm leaning or more pink leaning, that kind of thing. But the two 17s, the old 17 that I have and the new 17 that I have, to be honest, they don't look any different to me. I mean, there may be a difference, but I don't see it. Which is fine. I mean, good to know. What I'll probably do, and I'll show you how I do this, to replace these, there's a little hole in the back. So you just pop it out with the hole in the back. Comes right out. And then I'll put my 16 in here since I'll have this 17 as a backup. Because now I have two of them and they seem exactly the same. Again, maybe they're not, but they look the same. And you literally just pop it back in, goes right back in. So there's no problem. Now, you will have a 16 in a 17 packaging, but you just remind yourself of that. Yeah, I don't, that's so interesting. So now I'm gonna have to remember to mark this 16 because I'll be like, wait a second, this shade looks different. Okay, so let's try the limited edition one. Let's try the 201. So what I would say, guys, is I don't really notice a difference between the formula, but that doesn't mean there isn't one. It's just, it seems the same to me. Now this brush is gonna pick up this really well. I did that on purpose so that you can see it. These are, you know, face luminizers. You can put them all over the face, but I feel like, especially the limited editions, they seem to me to have more luminosity. So I don't generally put them all over the face. The lighter ones, like maybe the 17, if I use a really fluffy brush, I would do it. But with just like these, the limited edition ones, I tend to be more careful. But I do think that's really beautiful. I think it's really nice. The 21, I think it's the 21. Yeah, 21. We could take a fluffier brush and just, yeah, you just get more luminosity with that. They are beautiful. They are all beautiful. I would just say, in my opinion, there isn't a drastic difference between all of the shades. Like all the ones that have like a pinky white shade all look like the other pinky white shades. All the ones that have a golden have like a golden shade. So they're not gonna look that different. So if you're gonna buy these, from what I can see, unless you really can tell the difference between all the different shades, which I'm not saying you can't, but like to you, it really makes a big difference that one has a little bit more purple or has a little bit more blue in it. I would say buy like whatever color store you like. In other words, warmer or cooler. You know, some of these are warmer, some of these are cooler. And then I would say wait for the holiday collections, because the holiday collections, in my opinion, if you're somebody who likes to collect, they have really unique packaging. And hopefully this year's holiday packaging will be interesting. The lambs and cardinals from last year, I'm not saying it was pretty, but I was like, how's that holiday? The new packaging I do like. I think it's very beautiful. But like I said, I'm glad I picked them up to see if the formula was different. Doesn't seem different to me, but I still love the luminizers, and I love the 201 because it is a little bit different, because it's a little bit more pinky and a little bit more shimmery. And honestly, I'm glad I have that one. The other two, the 17, to see that it was like the old 17, it's good to know. But I'd also say that, you know, I'll wait for holiday collections and just get the holiday ones, because now I think I have 8 of them. That's probably enough. Okay, moving on to lips. And tell me whether you see a difference, a drastic difference between both sides of my face, because I really don't, between the two foundations. Just saying. I mean, you gotta admit, guys, it's pretty close. I still like the Lancome better, but not a drastic difference between the two. Really interesting. All right, so I'm gonna try the new Cle de Peau liner. The liner and the holder would come separately. So you buy the liner by itself and then you buy the holder and put it in there. I really like the liner. The liner is very comfortable, goes on smoothly, but it's not too smooth. Like it's not too, it's not gonna come right off. It's a little bit waxy. I like that. All right, so I picked up 3 new shades, 2 different formulas, but I also have the lipstick from Holiday, which again is the Cardinal and the Lamb, and also one that I picked up in Harrods, which is a different formula as well. So these are all new, and I'll talk about the new ones first. Okay, first of all, the packaging is different. They used to have just like bullet packaging. Now what they have is a flat side, which has the deep blue Cle de Peau flat shiny surface, and then on the other side the gold sort of slightly indented curved side. And they did that in these new lipsticks, but they also had that for the lipstick that I picked up at Harrods, and that one is a shimmer formula, a shimmer lipstick. And then the ones that I picked up this time are a shine lipstick and then the two regular lipsticks. The one that was for holiday last year was also a shine lipstick. So these, if you look at the size, those are the shine lipsticks. This is obviously the holiday. And then this one here is the, I think this is the shimmer, making sure. Yeah, this is the shimmer. And then the shorter ones are the regular lipsticks. So these are the regular lipsticks, which are brand new. These are the shine lipsticks. This is holiday. This is one of the new ones. And then this is a shimmer lipstick, which I picked up at Harrods. So let's talk about the new ones. The first one in the shine formula, I have 211 Influential is the shade. And they have more of this rounded top, not like a bullet. And let's look at that shade. That's Influential. Again, that's the shine. Pull out the one from holiday last year. It's also shine. It's 518. More of a coral. All right, now the new regular lipsticks. They are in number 5, Camilla, and number 12, Power Mauve. Number 5 first. That's more of the bullet shape. Has a unique kind of Cle de Peau shape at the top. And I'm gonna put all of these on my lips so you can see them. It's number 5. And then number 12, Power Mauve. Now, you can see these are more opaque, the regular lipsticks. The shines are lighter, definitely have more of that lip chic kind of thing, lip tint that the Chantecailles have. So I tend to go towards the shines a little bit more. But these are very comfortable. They are, like I said, more opaque, but they're a traditional satin. They feel nice, they look good. We'll try them on the lips. And then the last one is the one that I picked up at Harrods. It's been around there for a while. It's a shimmer, and it's 313. Now it has more of the bullet shape that the shines have. And it's definitely more of a bronze. In fact, I think the color name is like Go Boldly Bronze. More opaque. Definitely has a shimmer to it. So let's start with the shine so you guys can see it. Let's do the new one first. This is 211 Influential. Definitely like a lip chic, a lip tint, that kind of formula. Very comfortable on the lips, moisturizing, feels really nice. It definitely gives coverage. I mean, it's not sheer. You can definitely, there's definitely coverage there, but it feels like, you know, a shine lipstick, which is exactly what it is. I really like this color actually. Influential. It's nice. All right, let's try the one from holiday just so you guys can see it. All right, and this one, 518 Sunny Rose in Bloom. Again, like beautiful shine lipstick. I actually don't know why I don't use this more. It's a really pretty coral, and the other ones are really pretty pink, the Influential, and it's really a nice, light, comfortable formula for the summer. Let's try the regular lipsticks. Let's start with number 5, Camellia. Corally pink. This is a really nice new formula though. It's very hydrating. It feels very comfortable on the lips. One of the things I've complained about lately is like in the summer especially, it's too hot. I don't like anything heavy on my lips, doesn't feel comfortable. These feel very soft and very moisturizing. Really nice on the lips. Like something I would go towards and wear because it wouldn't dry out my lips and it feels nice. I mean, it's a satin, it's like a satin coverage, but really nice. Really like that. Okay. Next we will try 12 Power Mauve. Love that shade. That's a great shade. Very much a pinky brown. Again though, these are very comfortable on the lips. They feel really nice. They give a lot of coverage, but they're not thick and heavy, like they don't feel irritating, they don't feel heavy on the lips, they feel moisturizing. And this is my 4th lip swatch and it actually still feels okay. These are nice. I like this new formula. I have to put these in my rotation to wear these. Okay. The last is Shimmer. Again, I did pick this up at Harrods. It's been there for some time actually. 313 Gold Boldly Bronze. Now, I'm gonna have to say, like, I absolutely love this shade. This is definitely more fall-like to me. It's a bronzy shade. It's a little bit thicker in its formula. And it has a little bit of metallic to it, like a shimmer metallic, but I do love this. So I think it depends on like what kind of formula you're looking for. The shines are very much like lip cheeks, like the Chantecailles. Not opaque, but certainly coverage and very smooth and very shiny. The satin lipsticks, the regular lipsticks, beautiful and very comfortable. I really felt very moisturizing with those. This one, shimmer lipstick, is heavier and it doesn't feel as moisturizing than the others. So let me just look at the Cle de Peau site really quick and let's see how they describe it. Okay, they describe their lipstick as a radiant satin lipstick with a lustrous finish. I think that's true. There seems to be 16 shades on the site at the moment. Just looking to see if there's any details here. Satin lipstick infused with a hybrid skincare makeup formula that harmonizes with skin tone of radiant, nourished lips and lasting color. That's what it is. There's something about it. It has like a skin-loving ingredient. It has argan oil that makes your lips look plumper. Yeah, it really does feel comfortable. I knew there was something in there that was different than just like a regular lipstick. It's really, really nice. Comfort Fit oil provides comfort sensation on lips. Premium argan oil, rich in vitamin E, provides moisture for lips. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, really stunning. I really like the new lipsticks, the satin lipsticks. The shines are beautiful too. This is a different formula. And I would buy more of these actually. Influential, love Influential. It's really pretty. I'm looking here to see how they describe that. A luminous sheer shine lipstick with an exquisite dewy finish. Unparalleled moisture. I would agree. They felt really good. Argan oil again and Comfort Fit oil. So they both have them in there. That's why they felt so comfortable on the lips. Really, really nice. I'm just really impressed. Really impressed. And the shimmers, they describe an exquisite shimmer lipstick that creates a radiant, iridescent finish with a subtle glimmer and long-lasting, unparalleled moisture. Excuse me. I don't think this one has hybrid skincare makeup, deeply moisturized with ingredients for your lips will adore. Got that. Comfort oil, argan oil. So maybe that's what it is. These feel really nice on the lips. Really, really nice. I would definitely buy all these formulas. I think they're really good. The satins probably are the most versatile. You know, just there's more shades. You know, they have a little bit more coverage. Shines I tend to wear more in the spring and summer, but I wear them in the winter as well because I just don't like a heavy lipstick. Very few heavy lipsticks do I really, really like. And there's a lot of pretty shades on here. I'm looking like there's this Triumphant Tawny that looks really nice. Anyway, yeah, I'll definitely pick up more of the shades. The only reason I didn't pick up more this time is, again, holidays coming out. And Cle de Peau, as I said with the luminizers and with the lipsticks, they always have like a really interesting motif for the holidays. So I wanted to wait for that. But definitely loving the new formulas. Just it's kind of depending on what you're looking for to decide, you know, which one to pick up. Okay, now we're gonna move to the Yves Saint Laurent. So these Yves Saint Laurent lipsticks, I think they're called, let me get the right name here. The Bold lipstick. The Bold, which is just the Bold. Let's look up what, ooh, knocked them over. Let's look up what they are supposed to be. Okay, so if you've watched my channel before, you know I love the Yves Saint Laurent Shine lipsticks, the shiny lipsticks, love those. The Candy Glaze ones, love those. These, the Bold High Pigment lipsticks, are ultra pigmented satin lipsticks with a buildable shine finish. They look gorgeous. We're about to see how they look. They look gorgeous online. All right, so we've got a number of different shades here, and again, I will lip swatch them for you as well. It's kind of hard to see. The sticker on the bottom is like gold, just like the packaging. So it's like impossible to see the shade. So give me 1 second here. All right, so we've got 8, 11, what the heck is that? 10. Yeah. Literally have like a gold sticker with gold packaging. Like you can't read that. All right, so this is 6. Again, bold color in one swipe, ultra pigmented satin lipstick with buildable shine. Okay, let's try 6. Ooh. Oh, I like that one. Okay. Let's try 8. Oh, I like that one too. These are very fall shades, guys. I will admit, I was very much in a fall mood. I was like sick and tired of hot weather, although it's actually finally nice here. And of course I got sick, so I'm just like, yeah, it's great. 10, but it is definitely cooler. But I was in a fall, like I need fall shades kind of mood. That one's nice too. All right, and then the last one, 11. Oh, these are all nice. I can tell you what my favorite is. My favorite's 6. But these are all really pretty. And I have to say, my lips feel okay in between all of these, so that's pretty good. Like, usually my lips get like really sore really quickly because they're so dry. These are actually going all right. All right, so let's do them in order. Number 6. Definitely pigmented. Also really smooth and light. These feel really nice. They're as smooth and light as the Shine lipsticks from Cle de Peau, but incredibly pigmented. And shiny. Sound like, and shiny. I love shiny. Look how pretty that is. That's 6. This is probably my favorite one, but what a nice, oh, I have to get more of these. Okay, next we'll do 8. Okay, number 8. If you're looking for a good orange red, this is it. Really pretty. And although there's opaqueness, like this is like full coverage, it feels super light. I don't know how to really explain that, but it just feels, it's almost like oil on your lips. Like it doesn't feel heavy. Wow, these are nice. Okay. All right, I hope they make more colors. These definitely have more pigment, so taking them off is a little tougher, just to say. I mean, they're not hard to get off. They're not stuck to my lips or anything like that, but there's a lot of pigment there. All right, number 10. This is kind of a coral almost. These are all really, the formula in this really is impressive. Okay, last one, number 11. I've been putting the Lancome on my lips in between each one. There's definitely a smell. I'm trying to figure out what it is. I think it's floral. Can't tell. All right, number 11. It's a beautiful shade. It's got almost like a rosewood, but a little bit of red. If I was gonna wear like a brighter lipstick, this is kind of shade I would wear. These are really comfortable. Like they are really moisturizing. I mean, the Cle de Peau's were as well, don't get me wrong, but these are more pigmented. These are bolder lipsticks. But if you're looking for like a bold lip that's light formula and doesn't feel thick on your lips, this is I think a really good choice. The one thing I noticed so Murray at Nordstrom, my essay at Nordstrom, swatched these for me, and they are all like redder, deeper shades. Number 10, the one I just had on, that was Brazen Nude. This one is Nude Undisclosed. It doesn't really look nude. There is one that's it does seem a little lighter. It's called Nude Incongru. That's like the lightest one. It's almost like a purple shade, like a pinkish purple. I might get that one because this is such a beautiful formula. But the rest of the shades are deep. I don't see any light shades except for number 12, which is the Nude Incongru. All the rest of them are these types of shades. So they don't have like nudes or like lighter shades in this formula. Maybe because they were doing bold and they wanted the bold look. But I will say, the formula is so good. I hope they come out with more shades because this is exactly what I want. Like, I want something that's opaque, that has a lot of shine, that has full coverage, but that doesn't feel thick and heavy on my lips. This is like that. This is really nice. Now, obviously how it wears, of course. I mean, maybe it disappears in an hour. I don't know. But you know, I gotta say, I'm very impressed, actually. All right. So all the lipsticks today were fantastic. I lip swatched them all so you could see the different shades and decide, you know, I obviously didn't buy all of them, so there'll be other shades that you might want to check out. Marae has a lot of swatches that she does on her Instagram page. The luminizers, they are beautiful. I mean, don't get me wrong, look at the sheen that gives, and I have, you know, some all over my face. It gives a beautiful look. All I would say is the shades don't differ that much between each other, and so if you buy 3 or 4 of them, I feel like you don't really need any more because the shades aren't so distinct from one another that one will be drastically different than another one. Which is why now that I have 8 of them, I think I'm just gonna stop getting ones that are in the normal, you know, range and just get them at the holidays. Don't get me wrong, still love them, still love the way they look. I just don't think there's a huge difference. If I have like 4, I think I've got, you know, the range that I'm gonna use. There are ones that are more sparkly or more like much deeper in tone or something, but I'm not gonna wear those. So I wouldn't buy those either. That's what I'm saying. So I think they're beautiful. Are they worth it? In my opinion, yes, if you're looking for this type of gleam, which very few products do. And you can also use it as an all over face luminizer, and the packaging, if you're into that, is stunning. And they are refillable. So I do think they're worth it, but for me, I'm just gonna stick to the holiday collections at this point because I now have 8. I think I have enough. Ambient versus Lancome. You know, here's my point, and this is what I noticed the other day when I was doing this. I've done this twice now to see if I could tell a difference. When I first put them on, I definitely like the Lancome more. And then after about an hour goes by, I really can't tell the difference between the two of them because this is a little yellower at first, but as you can see, it tones down. It becomes like it sort of sinks into the color of my skin. I still like the shade a little better. I think it still looks a little bit better on me, but I don't think there's a drastic difference. If I saw you at this distance and I met you and we're talking, I don't know that you could tell I have 2 different formulations on my face. They don't feel different. They really don't. The only thing I would say is that like the 8-hour mark, the Hourglass doesn't look as good on my skin because my skin's drier. Again, my skin's drier. So if you're oily, I would go towards the Hourglass. And if you're normal to dry, I'd go towards the Lancome. That's the only difference I can see at this point. Also, like I said, the Hourglass is a little bit more yellow. So if you have like a little bit more yellow undertone, or you like that undertone, I'd go with the Hourglass, whereas the Lancome, definitely, the 110C is definitely cool. So, you know, but other than that, I think this side looks a little bit more glowy, but that's about it. Yeah, so that's it for today, guys. I do want to mention also that I have the Guerlain mascara on. I have the Guerlain liner on in Plum. The Guerlain liners are very, 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 very good. I, at this point, can compare them with the Chanel Waterproof, which are my favorite of all time. Are they as good? I don't know yet. I've been using those waterproof ones for half my life. So I can't, I've only had the Guerlain ones for like a month, but they are extremely good. So if you're looking for new liners and for some reason you don't want to pick up the Chanel ones, the Guerlain ones are excellent. They really are. I think there's just like 5 shades or something like that. I have 4 of them at the moment. So highly recommend them. The Guerlain mascara is also lovely. There's been a lot of great releases lately, and more to come. I have so much sitting in front of me that I need to record. So thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you in another video really soon. Bye.